and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October. We are getting things started out today down in AAA. We have a fast track opportunity with Riley Adams. He was on the big league team for all of last year. He was the backup catcher, but now that we have Jorge Alfaro, we don't really need him in the bigs. But there's really no reason to ever turn down a fast track. So at the very least, we can turn Riley Adams into a pretty good trade piece, actually. If we have a good game with him, he could become a 67, 68 overall, bump the potential up from a D to a C. I don't think that would be good enough to actually want to call him up to the big league squad, especially with how good Alfaro's doing. But like I said, it could turn him into a pretty good trade piece. And I really can't even tell you what led to that take. That was pretty bad. That was right down the middle. Oh, man. All right, second at bat here. Now we have another chance after whatever that was last time up. Try to check swing on that one. I don't even know why I was tempted to swing in the first place with how far outside that was. And there's another strikeout. I'm looking amazing at the plate here to start this episode. All right, we got a new pitcher on the mound now, so hopefully it was just that last guy causing me trouble. Oh, well, I made contact, so that's good, right? It's not like this was a worse result than a strikeout. We are gonna get one more chance here to do something. And if I'm missing that, I think this is hopeless today. Riley Adams isn't gonna get a boost this time. Yeah, I don't even know, guys. It didn't even dawn on me until the middle of my second at bat that I actually kind of haven't played this game in a couple of days. I didn't even think that rust would be a factor, but it definitely felt like it was. But even if it wasn't, that's why I just never feel like you can bank on any sort of player lock games with a position player for me, because I'm just so inconsistent at the plate that you can never assume that I'm gonna do something with somebody to get him a boost. Pitching, sure. Pitching, you can assume that I'll throw like 7 scoreless innings and get as much of a boost as you can, but at the plate, I could go 0 for 4 at any time. So that's a good way to start a new episode. That's probably what you guys were all hoping for. And, oh, we almost flipped the momentum. It's going pretty much to neutral here. Hopefully it doesn't take too long until our next game. And wow, I wasn't sure if this was gonna stay, but after scouting this closing pitcher, Ben Ramos, to completion, we have him ranked number 1. We don't get to make a pick until number 30 in the draft, but they have his overall MLB draft rank at 31, so there is a chance he makes it all the way down to our pick, and if he does, I feel like we gotta take him. Interesting though, he's not really a big velo guy, not really a big control guy, but the hits, Ks, and homers per 9 look pretty good. I don't know, we probably don't have to worry about that until the draft day actually comes here, because we got plenty more to scout. We're only halfway through scouting, actually not even. All right, so I'm just moving our discovery to outfielders from the West. This guy, this Steven Johnson, was actually a discovery from the last round, and I just was kind of curious about him, and I knew with him being a junior college guy, we could just about get him fully scouted. And then we have another relief pitcher here. I've moved away from the closing pitchers, at least for now, and we're gonna scout this Andres Garcia here. All right, we actually beat Tampa, I think, in a series, and then we took game 1 against Seattle without any momentum. Now we get back into another game. We're gonna be tied here, but they have the bases loaded and 2 outs. This is like the one situation I can never get out of on the mound. 23-19 is our record. We are slowly but surely moving our way up, especially after such a bad start. To be where we're at now is pretty good. All right, let's go right ahead then and hop into this game and hope that the rust got shaken off in that game with Riley Adams, because we're going to need to score runs in this one. We have Mantiply on the mound already, and he's 8 pitches in, so how much of this did he get himself into? First of all, we have 2 triples today and a homer from Ruiz. Cade Cavalli pitched. He got 12 strikeouts in 6 innings, giving up 3. That's a pretty solid start for him because he's been struggling this year, and then Mantiply has gotten an out and walked somebody, and that's where we're at right now. It's a good matchup though for Mantiply, lefty-lefty here. You just got to get 1 out. Come on, though. You got to hit your spots. I haven't really been missing my spots by much. Here we go. We got 2 back. And we got him on the 12-6. Nice job from Mantiply to pitch us out of that. Now let's score. Now we get to start the 8th with Meneses up against a lefty. And right away, no, I'm too far under that. Look at, there's no way actually though, because that PCI was so much smaller on the results thing on the bottom left than it actually was up at the plate. That, like, what is that? That's the size of one of the 9 little zones within the strike zone. And Meneses has got like max contact. I don't know, that doesn't seem right to me. Especially when this guy only has a 54 hits per 9. Yeah, I don't know, something was going on there. Sheets though, lefty, is that gonna get over his head out there? No, are you serious? Both of those swings, and we have nothing. And Hap, is that going to drop in? It's not. There is no way that we should be walking away from that inning going down 1-2-3. Let's see about giving Mantiply another inning here. Why not? There we go. Weak grounder to Sheets. Another grounder to the right side, this time to second base. One more Mantiply. And there we go, a strikeout. Man, that was kind of a statement inning from Mantiply there. Just barely got out of the bases loaded jam. And he's like, you know what? No, let me show you what I can really do. All right, we're going to have to score in this inning here if we want to win without going to extra innings. I'm making swings off of this guy so far. They're just not going anywhere. That's not going to get through either. Might run it out, though. Nice job, Rosario. All right, that's what we need. Is that Ruiz to the gap? Send him. He's not getting... Yeah, there we go. K-Bear Ruiz comes through with the speed on first. Another big hit for him. He's having a season so far. I think his average was up over 300. He had that walk-off for me earlier. That big hit. And we still have nobody out this inning. Let's do some more damage. Or for now, just move the runner over. I guess that's not terrible, but you want a bigger result there from your big hitter. Oh, and Kiermaier. Oh, wait, he's just off on contact. Okay, I thought that was going to be a sac fly, but Kiermaier's going to the gap lefty. And that's going to get them going to the bullpen here, using a different pitcher, bringing in a righty to face Abrams. That's kind of what you want. And I went first pitch swinging, and I didn't need to. And Tony Kemp, no, didn't quite get enough of that to get through the hole, but we got not just the lead, but a little bit of insurance too to close this one out. And look who it is here to close it out in the 9th. It's not because Efros lost his job, but Efros is gassed. I'm assuming he must have pitched the last couple games, so he needs a day off. So this is Kenley's save to pick up here with 2 runs. That is just the exact kind of start that you kind of expect at this point. They're going to pick up a weak little hit that's going to bloop in. Julio was on the bench today. Are you kidding me? Now I got to face him. You can't just do that. You can't just bring Julio Rodriguez off the bench in the 9th. All right, that's going to get caught right to Abrams out there and right. No harm then. There we go, up and in on the 2-seam, gets out number 2. One more here. It's a lefty. That's actually kind of all right. No, they're saying that hit him before he swung? Come on. Oh, no. Well, guess who forgot the Mariners signed Shohei in the offseason? There we go, though. We got him with a cutter inside. Man, that was way more stressful than it needed to be in the end, but Kenley picks up another save there. Clean one that time. And there we go. 3 more fireballs? I feel like that one's actually telling the truth because we came in tied. All right, man. So what is that going to turn into here? It is 3 fireballs. This team is like playing good this year. Like, we're just a good team. Like, we didn't have momentum for the last little bit and we were still winning games. And man, I swear these scouting weeks go by so fast. All right, so we're moving once again the region for scouting or discovering outfielders. This Cedric Jeffries was another newly discovered player, really high ranked for being not even ranked on the MLB draft. But the thing that's intriguing to me is he has the possibility of having 99 speed. So I kind of want to go ahead and get him scouted. And then this guy is kind of an intriguing lefty bullpen arm if he ends up being any good, but we can fully scout him in a week. So let's go ahead and move on, win some more games. Are we going to sweep the A's? No, we're going to play this game against the A's, and it's a Joey Meneses player lock. We've moved up into second place now in the division, or at least tied for second. Only 2.5 back of the Braves now for the lead. After the start we got off to, we have turned things around so quick. And Meneses, for this player lock, his numbers are actually dipping a bit. They're still really good overall, but not that long ago he was batting like 350. So we might need to have a good player lock here today and get him kind of back on track a little bit. So let's hope the A's throw a lefty today, and no, they're going to be throwing a righty. Tyler Mahle with a 3.10 ERA. All right, so let's get it going here. Got a runner on second to start things out. Don't think I got enough of that one. Man, that's not a really good swing. I don't get it. Why can I not hit in player locks? We just played a full team game, and I was making nothing but good swings in those few innings. Now we go right back to a player lock, and that wasn't a good start. And we're already in the fourth here for at bat number 2. Okay, thank you, game, because I almost messed up another one there by even pressing the button. But we'll work a walk. And we got one run across now with a lead, but Mahle's still on the mound. It's the bottom of the 6th. That's another, look at that. Actually, that was not a bad swing. And that came off the bat with nothing. We do get another at bat here, but I feel like I recognize this name, and he's kind of tough on the mound. Oh my God. Have I popped out? All 3 of my pop-outs are in fastballs up? Why am I not turning on that? Oh, and now we're in extras. We blew the 1-0 lead. Got a chance to end it here, though. Well, that didn't drop in. Ugh. I actually thought that was going to drop in and win us the game, but now... Oh, I just got pinch ran for in a player lock? They're going to do that to me? All right, at least we won the game, but you know I'm not going to get any pluses. I just don't understand. I hit fine when we play normal games, and then for some reason it's just different in player locks. But something's up here. Something's going on in these player lock games. That one did go all the way to 15, so we missed out on probably 2 more at bats by getting pinch ran for. Man, I don't know. That kind of sucks, because he's our best hitter, and that would have been huge if he got a performance boost there from a player lock. But now we just gotta hope he has a good year regardless. We had a good run there, though. I think it was at least 5 in a row before that loss to Colorado. Oh, and man, the Mets must have had a good run there too, because we only lost the 1 game, and now they're in front of us. But it's the bottom of the 9th, already 1 out. You couldn't just give me the start of an inning with nobody out if you're not going to give me somebody on base. So we got to put up at least a run before making 2 outs. So let's just do it. Let's just get into it now. Sheets already has a homer today. Diaz has already given up a run. Meneses, you know, actually it seems like he doesn't need the boost after all, because he's 3 for 5 with 2 homers in this one. We also got homers from Rosario and Gavin Sheets, and we've made 4 errors this game. Rosario himself is up to 8 on the season already? Diaz is not going to be easy to hit. Really, I made that kind of a swing on a fastball. Okay, so slow the bat down a little bit. Oh no, that was right down the middle. Oh, and that stayed in the zone. Man, that was a combo of Sheets being tall and having a big strike zone, and that 2-seam kind of breaking back down a bit. That was a really good spot, actually. Okay, on a 2-strike count with 2 outs, he hit me, giving us a little bit of life here with Rosario coming up. His numbers are just slowly climbing. He's up to a 226 average now. A nice ball in the gap, though. That would have been nice, but instead I'll just pop it up to right field. Another high fastball that I'm not getting around on and just popping up to the outfield. Well, I can't be too upset about that one. That was not the best spot to load into a game. I mean, really, you got Diaz on the mound with only 2 outs to work with. I mean, the worst part about that is just going to be losing that little bit of momentum. So we're back to neutral here. Not going to have any positive momentum affecting these games, and we might have needed it. We've dropped 2 of 3 so far to the Mets. And man, I swear everybody that I'm scouting this year gets worse. Like, just based off of our draft ranking of them. Everybody that I'm scouting is going down. I mean, I guess what was most intriguing about Cedric Jeffries was that 99 speed, which is still in play. But he was what, like 50 something ranked? Dropped down to 99. This guy dropped down to 128. He's still not bad though. Oh, and we didn't discover any new prospects. Come on, Benji. You know, at least I feel like what I'm learning this year in scouting is that discovery really isn't all that important. At least to me, what it seems like so far. So many of the people that actually are getting discovered aren't anything that big. I mean, Cedric Jeffries was a letdown. He's still probably the best one that I've discovered so far. So I just moved, again, the region that we're scouting outfielders in. This guy, I was looking for somebody that I thought we discovered a few weeks ago, but I couldn't remember his name. But I came across this guy, and he might be it, or this might just be somebody random. But for him to have interest there already, we had to have done something with him. Either way, though, kind of intriguing if he hit on the higher ends. And then we're scouting position again for international relief pitchers. I scouted closers by position, and then I just kind of started scouting individual players. So I feel like it'd be smart to get back to scouting by position again. And now we move on one more time, and we split the series with the Mets without any momentum. That's not terrible. Now we get to face the Angels in a 10-8 game. How often do you see that in March to October? But I think I'm gonna go ahead and save that for the next one. I don't really know if I can call this a good episode or not. Like, I feel like overall we got more wins than we did losses, so our record improved. But I personally, outside of that one game, and really the one inning of the one game, didn't really do that great. So we'll regroup, reset in the next episode, and hopefully go on a tear, take over the division lead, and not look back. So guys, make sure, as always, if you enjoyed today's episode, you hit that like button for me. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. There is so much more of this series yet to come. But that does it for today's episode, guys. So thanks for watching again. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.